Hello and welcome to my weekly forecast on the Euro US dollar. I'll provide a little bit of analysis and forecast on what I think it's going to do for the week and possibly a little bit beyond that. If you watched my week 16 update on the Stoch-Cross Scalper, at the end of that video I did a forecast and I said that Euro US dollar would get down into the 1.19 range, and here we are today live, and that's exactly what it did. We're down at the 1.19 right now. So what do I think is going to happen? I think that I'm looking at it in the weekly time period. I think that we're going to test this lower Bollinger Band on the weekly time period, which is, the 1.88, I keep saying 1.8. I don't know why. It's 1.18 time or 1.18 value. And as I go through this video, if I say 1.8 or 1.7, I mean 1.17. I don't know why I want to do that. But anyways, I think that we're going to go down to 1.18 today. Not today, but possibly this week. And at that point, I think that it'll probably start to go back up for a while. When you look at the stochastic for the week, you can see that it's getting below the 20, and this has got to come down some, but I think it's going to come down and then start going up. And certainly on the daily, you can see that it's starting to cross, and it looks like it wants to come back up. But I think that so what I think is we're gonna test this 1.18 8 something of the Bollinger Band, and then maybe go back up. And I think we might range for a while, maybe staying in the 1.19, 1.2, and then after that start to come back down. Now, if the value, if Euro US dollar goes below this Bollinger Band much, below the 1.18, then this is what I think is our next stop is going to be. So I'm going to draw a Fibonacci retrace. I wanted to expand that first, but I can do it this way. I'll go to this low here and up to this high. I think we'll come down to the 38% retrace. And that value is right 1.17. Yeah, right. So we'll dip down into the 1.171, somewhere in that range. It's hard to tell. I think that's the next level that we're going to test. So if we get much below the 1.18, then we're off and continuing downwards to 1.17 range. So just to recap, I think that this week that we're definitely going to touch this 1.1819, and that sort of becomes the decision point on what's going to happen. If it goes below that much, then we're down to the 1.75, 1.72 range. If it doesn't, and I think more likely, this is just sort of where I lean that we're going to test this 1.18, but then we're going to come back up into the 1.19, 1.2, and possibly start a ranging period for a day or two until some event, some fundamentals come out that'll move it either up or down. So there you have it. I plan on doing these weekly. If you like these, if you get anything out of them, Or if you just like to say that guy's entirely crazy and there's no way that's going to happen, I mean, that can be fun too. So like the video, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you next week, and we'll see what happens. Happy trading. Thank you so much. Bye.